And when I woke up this morning, I was feeling pretty dangerous.
Well, we're on to Cincinnati.
It's my team. It's my quarterback.
They are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Hello? You play to win the game.
They want you to cook the dinner. At least they ought to let you shop for some of the groceries.
And on the way up, we're going to buy the kneecap off.
You kidding me? Playoffs?
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
How can he not be romantic about football, man?
Oh, welcome to the Benched with Bonnetta podcast. I'm going to tell you guys right now I'm already upset. Why didn't you guys tell me I had Dorito dust on my pants this entire time?
I
just sat down with 3 professional football players, and I'm covered in dang Dorito dust.
They didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Everybody saw it.
Cameras didn't even see it.
Oh, my God. This is just my way of asking Doritos for sponsorship. Hello from Irvine, Costa Mesa?
Yes,
Where the heck are we this week? We are in hot Costa Mesa. We are at the Los Angeles Chargers training camp. We keep on getting invited to training camp.
It's pretty fun.
Whoa, are we a special podcast, or do they have to do this? Very excited to be here. It is really warm. There's lots of Chargers fans out. They came out in droves all the way to Costa Mesa, and they're sitting in the heat, and they are watching absolutely nothing right now, but they're still hanging out. We've got a lot of guests on the show. This is our very first show that we have 3 guests. It's jam-packed, baby. We had a shoulder shimmy from one of them. One of them has a bearded dragon that I asked them about, and they said they died a year and a half ago.
Sad.
So if anything, stick around to hear that awkward moment. Let's quickly go through some stuff that happened this week. Guys, Hard Knocks. I love this show so much. And honestly, I kind of forgot that the Cardinals were the in-season Hard Knocks until we saw D-Hop at the end stretching. Did you guys catch that little moment? That's going to be juicy. That is going to be so juicy. The best moment from Hard Knocks this week has got to be Aiden Hutchinson singing Billie Jean.
It was great.
I was ready to run through a wall. Started off soft.
The way that it ended was like, I couldn't believe how much energy
Crazy
was in the room.
I also kept on saying out loud, oh, Dan Campbell's scary. He's jacked. I guess I didn't ever look that closely because I'm not a pervert at his physique. He is jacked, and he was working out with the guys during. I feel like that's got to give him. He's already so respected, I think, by that team. I mean, you can't have a team that loses a million games in a row, and then your first win, you give the game ball to the coach.
You're right.
In what world does that happen? It happened with the Lions, and it happened with Dan Campbell. And I just think that him working out with these guys, and he's it's the summer, it's hot, they're doing up downs or whatever the heck those things are called. He's right there in there with them. He's getting emotional when he's talking to his guys. Dan Campbell's my favorite coach.
That speech when he was
it was beautiful.
All I think about is you guys.
Beautiful.
I promise I have a plan. I swear to you. That's a guy players will want to play for, no doubt. I feel like the Lions, this is just a thing that happens when you watch Hard Knocks, but now I feel like the Lions are going to be better than everyone thinks they're going to be.
Absolutely. What is the guy that who's the guy that I'm obsessed with on the Lions that
Jamal Williams.
Jamal Williams, thank you. He's you can just tell that everyone is so emotional and really wants this team to do well. I saw a tweet from the old Schefter machine. Maybe the most entertaining rookie singing moment in show history. Aiden Hutchinson singing Billie Jean.
I agree.
Here's what I would do, and I'm curious what your answer is, and I'll go first. What would you do? Every rookie, this is a staple in Hard Knocks.
Mm-hmm.
The rookies have to get up and do something embarrassing. It's probably a staple in just training camp period. I would do a dramatic reading from something really like a Shakespeare.
Okay.
And I would make it so uncomfortable for everybody that they would never ask me to do anything like that ever again.
Nice.
It would be painful for them, not painful for me. I would be having a lot of fun in the moment.
Right.
But I'd be if you guys are going to make me sit up here, you're going to regret it. That's what I would do. What would you do? What would you sing? Or would you dance?
I would probably do an Eminem song or something.
Excuse me? Who are you?
Because I can't sing well at all.
Oh, so you want to talk rap?
But I know the words to rap to some.
You know the words to every
classic
single Eminem song ever?
I know the words to 1,000 songs on the in this world, but that's beside the point.
You just make a bold statement like that. What would be your Eminem song?
Probably Lose Yourself or something
classic
like that, one of the old school
classic
ones that everyone knows.
I feel like you getting up there, and then you would hear like the opening bars of that song. People might get excited.
Yeah,
people might get excited.
The crowd would be into
People
that.
might
right?
get excited.
I've done that at karaoke before because again, I cannot
that's-
sing. Like I really can't sing.
I feel like you could.
No, I cannot.
I feel like if you really tried.
I have.
Cut to me just wanting you to sing on this podcast. So Hard Knocks is back. It just makes me so excited. Preseason games are going to be starting this weekend. We already got a little taste of one the other day. Are you into preseason? You watch a lot of preseason?
I am into preseason.
I will be watching the Browns just to see what that's going to be like.
Deshaun's apparently going to be starting the preseason games.
No, he's allowed to do that.
Yeah. The Browns announced Deshaun will start preseason week 1.
Okay, I'm so sorry, but I will be watching that.
Yeah.
Just to see what that looks like.
Hate watching?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That was a big thing in my household growing up. My dad hated the Toronto Maple Leafs, yet we watched every single game. And it was just full of just trash talk the entire time. I will absolutely be watching that preseason game. I also really want to watch the Rams-Chargers game.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, guys, this is the goal of this podcast today. I want these Chargers players that we're going to be sitting down with momentarily, I'll get to that. I want them to admit that there's something going on between the Rams and the Chargers.
A battle for the city. Like,
listen,
come on.
Exactly. I know you never play each other. Last time that they played is 2018. Before that, who knows?
That means they play each other this year, right?
In season?
Sunday, January 1st. Sunday Night Football, Week 17. I don't know who's the home team because they're playing at SoFi Stadium. They're both the home team.
Whoa, dude.
The Chargers are technically the home team, though.
Let's go. But anyways, we've got some great guests on the show. Preseason is here. Hard Knocks is here. We are back in studio with the one and only Mohan, the love of our life, on this podcast next week. But without further ado, let's meet some new friends, yeah? Joining us now on the show, he is Michael K. Williams. I've been told to try and find out what your middle name is because nobody knows.
Who said that?
I don't think I can reveal my sources. It was Jamal.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah, just K.
Just K.
Yeah,
He won't even. I won't tell him.
K-A-Y, K.
K.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I'm not gonna tell him. It's just gonna stay on this show.
That's the middle name, K.
That's amazing. No one tell him. Everyone agree here. No one tell him. It remains a mystery. How are you doing? How are you feeling?
I'm good. Everything's solid. I mean, yeah, we out here having fun, so I'm good.
Your birthday's October 4th. Mine's October 8th. Are you
For
like
real?
into that kind of stuff, like Libra
Not
vibes?
really. Not really. I don't really believe in all that. For real.
No, not even like you don't like glance at a horoscope before a big
So
game.
what's the thing about Libras? What do they say about Libras?
We are powerful. We are cool. I actually am not quite sure.
What? all the
We're
good
funny.
things.
We got big personalities.
Yeah.
Dude, congrats on the extension. Life's been pretty sweet for you lately. How are you feeling about all that?
Excited.
Yeah.
Still the same person though. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I work hard for it. Got what I deserved. Mm-hmm. So now I just got to continue to do what I do.
You had arguably your best season last year. What was the difference? What changed for you? Or what did you feel,
Probably just getting more opportunities. That's the biggest thing. Probably early on in my career, I wasn't getting as much opportunities that I got like last year. So that was the main thing, getting a lot more targets, a lot more opportunities, and just getting opportunities to make plays.
Yeah, so your relationship with Justin Herbert must be pretty nice right now.
Yeah.
And he came out and spoke that he was stoked that you're going to be sticking around, and that must have been nice for you to hear.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, that's what I wanted to do in the long run anyways, was to stay here. Obviously, we got a great quarterback in Justin. Got a good receiver core, great receiver core with Keenan playing alongside Keenan and Josh, JG, and the rest of those guys. So yeah, it's been good. Everything I expected.
You've been with the Chargers for a minute now. I was listening to your guys' music as you were practicing. You got to have some kind of pull around here.
Why you say that?
Oh, no, it was good. I was going to ask if you were picking
Oh
it.
yeah.
Do you get to pick the music out here?
I don't know who picked the music, but yeah, it was pretty good today.
I know that you dabble in music, or at least used to.
What you mean?
I don't know. Do you like play a little music? Are you interested in that side of things? Did I read an
bit.
article that led me astray?
I'm trying to.
Oh, Libras are shy. Libras are shy. Wow.
Nah, I be doing a little stuff with music. I got like a couple of homies who do like producing and stuff. I be trying to learn that.
Do you still do that kind of stuff anymore? Or?
Not really. I be trying to learn here and there, but nothing too serious.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys are playing the Rams in your first preseason game.
Yeah.
What is your? I'm really trying to make this rivalry a thing. I really.
Why
want
are you
it
trying to do
I just
that?
want it to be. I like drama. Libras like drama.
Not me.
Not all Libras are the same, apparently. How are you feeling going into this game? You guys share SoFi. It's going to be like split fans. Y'all both come out in, very strong showings. What's that going to be like?
It's cool. I don't think it's no beef though. I don't think it is, but
Can you just lie for the podcast?
if they got
breaking news, headlines tomorrow.
She trying to start something. But no, I don't think it's no beef. I mean, two teams playing in the same stadium. I mean, it's cool.
Yeah. Hard Knocks came on this week. Did you watch it at all?
Nah.
No, it's okay. You guys were on it a couple of years ago.
I didn't watch it then either.
But you were a part of it.
Yeah.
What was that like, having cameras
It
in
was
your
cool.
face and around
I
you?
mean, it was cool. It was. I mean, I feel like they make it bigger than what it is.
Oh, interesting. Do they
Yeah.
kind of just like disappear off to the side and you don't really think about it?
Sometimes, but
Yeah.
then they also kind of be up in your face though. But yeah, it was a cool experience. I mean, it's good to do for like one time in your career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a little bit of a weird last question to ask you.
Weird?
Yeah.
I don't like weird questions.
Well, these have all been a little weird so far. So I used to be a big Browns fan, and Chargers and Browns had like maybe the best game of the season last year. It was super high scoring. It was so fun.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
It was crazy, and it was on my birthday, and probably right after yours as well.
Yep.
So much fun. And then afterwards, people know that I'm a Browns fan. I got my DMs flooded saying that Justin Herbert is my daddy. And then I went on television and said, Justin Herbert is not my daddy, actually. But now I'm in the market for a new team. Chargers are definitely up there. I love you guys. I just wanted to ask you, what qualities do you see in Justin Herbert that would make him a good father figure?
Huh?
That's the weird question. He's a leader.
I don't know. Yeah,
He's a
exactly. You about
leader.
to name it all right there. He's a leader. He's a good guy. He's all the good things that a dad is possibly having. Justin Herbert has that. So yeah, all that.
There you go. We got through the weird question. Michael K. Williams, thank you so much for stopping by the pod. Your secret is safe with me, my friend.
Thank you.
All right, that was Michael K. Williams. I love that that is his middle name, and I will not be telling anybody that secret.
Huge plot twist. I thought it was
Huge.
going to be a different name.
Perhaps the biggest plot twist we've seen on Benched with Bonnetta. But our next guest is going to be equally exciting. Joining us now is Rashawn Slater, literally fresh off the field. You are dripping sweat. She's warm out here. How are you feeling?
Feeling good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel great.
A little still.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, thanks for hopping on here. Congratulations, you just got engaged.
Thank you.
Or
yeah.
you just got married.
Yeah, we got married.
Forget about the engagement. You went all the way.
Yeah.
How do you feel about getting another ring this year? If you know what I'm saying.
That's the goal, It's always a goal. Yeah, sounds great.
Okay, we need an update on your bearded dragon, Eliza.
Oh, actually, Eliza passed away like a year ago.
Guys, oh my goodness.
It's all
R.I.P.
good.
Eliza, are you going to get another bearded dragon?
Maybe one day.
Yeah? What made you want to get a bearded dragon in the first place?
Well, I always wanted one growing up. I just love animals, and my college apartment, the landlord said we couldn't have any hairy pets, so it's finally my time to get one. But
wow, you're like, how about a bearded dragon? Yeah. Okay, well, we're dedicating this show to Eliza. I'm so sorry. May she rest in peace. How is it going against Khalil, Mack, and Joey Bosa? I'm sure everyone's asking this question. You're clearly very winded and sweaty. What is that like for you?
It's great work.
Yeah.
It's never going to get more difficult than that in a game, so to be able to go against them in practice, it's a blessing, really.
Mm-hmm.
Just get to work with the best of the best and kind of iron sharpens iron, you know what they say.
Yeah.
So I think it's great work.
Yeah. Matt Money Smith just came over here, and I was like, what do I know? There are some secrets about these guys. And he said about you, what did he say? He said you are very, incredibly smart off the field, and then on the field, he will eat your children, I believe is how he described you. Do you have a complete, do you feel it switch on? Are you a completely different person on and off the field?
I used to try to be really emotional when I played, try to get myself all psyched up. But really, what I found was if I can just focus on my technique and kind of be calm when I play, that's the best. So I try to just, I flip a switch on the field, but it's not like I'm it's just
because you're not trying to eat people's children.
Yeah, it's just technique,
Let's talk about your dad. I saw this video. I was going to ask you about, you're playing the Rams in a preseason game this coming weekend, and, Chargers and Rams split SoFi Stadium. But then I saw this incredible video of your dad just, doing the most dad dance moves I think I've ever seen. So I'm not worried about Chargers fans showing up. But he played in the NBA for 8 years. What was it like to grow up with a dad, a professional athlete, and that's that's what you became.
It definitely made a huge impact on me. Ever since I was a kid, like, he retired when I was pretty young, but still he was in the gym, just playing pickup for years after that, and he kind of showed me what it meant to be a pro. He had me out there in the summer, me and my brother doing dribbling drills like all day in the summer heat.
Oh, wow.
And it was awesome. Like, he had a huge impact on me. I don't think I'd be where I am today without that. So
was he disappointed that you chose football over basketball?
A little bit.
Because you got the height.
So,
I'm sure you could totally ball out.
Yeah, he was pretty disappointed when I hung up the sneakers.
What was that? Do you remember what that conversation was? Like, I'm gonna slide away from this and into that.
Yeah, I mean, he was pretty understanding about it. He didn't have anything too bad to say, but I know deep down he felt it.
Yeah, well, now he seems like your biggest fan. Are you ever, like, do you ever spot him in the crowd and you're like, Dad, sit down?
Yeah,
because he was going after it.
Yeah, you should see every single game day he sends me this video. I'll, like, wake up and it'll be him, like, doing some sort of monologue he made up with some, like, gladiator music in the background.
Hold on. Whoa. To, like, pump you up?
Yeah, every game day. Since high school he does that.
I love that so much. That is so sweet.
Yeah,
does it work?
Yeah, definitely.
Your dad won't watch this. Okay, you can tell us the truth. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Like I said, you're playing the Rams this weekend. I'm trying to make this rivalry thing, and nobody is giving me any room at all to just enjoy this. But how are you feeling going against that team? And first game that you guys are all going to be together. What are you thinking?
It's a great opportunity for us to go out and see where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
We've put in a lot of work to get to this point in camp, and it's always good. Like, to go against your guys is one thing, but when you can go against another team, it's completely different. You know, different defense, different players. They don't know you as well, so it's just I'm really excited for the opportunity. And it is preseason. It's not like it's going to be, everything that we practice for, but it's still going to be a lot of fun.
Right. And what do you think about the fans being split? Is it going to be mostly Rams? Is it going to be mostly Chargers fans show up?
Yeah, they've been showing up here. I say it's going to be Chargers.
That crowd was packed when I first arrived.
Oh, yeah.
Now you guys are gone, so they don't need to stick around.
Yeah.
Awesome, dude. Well, it was so nice to meet you. Like I said, the show is dedicated to Eliza. We love Eliza here.
Eliza.
We're big
R.I.P.
fans. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me.
All right, like I've said for the 17th time, R.I.P. Eliza. That is on us. That is on our research department, a.k.a. Mohan. Mohan, that's your fault. How did you do this to me?
Not even here catching strays.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Coming up next on the pod, Asante Samuel Jr. Okay, we are sitting down with Asante Samuel Jr., cornerback for the Chargers. I'm going to put you on the spot right away. By the way, how are you? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How are you?
I'm great. It's very hot out here, and I chose to wear a flannel, so I don't think that was very smart. Okay, so I just saw this tweet about you, and it's listing all of the notable wide receivers and how many yards they had when they lined up against you. Terry McLaurin, 0 yards. Justin Jefferson, only 21. Amari Cooper, 5 yards. Tyreek Hill, 11 yards. So you had some fun last season. What wide receiver do you think you're the most excited to do that to this coming season? Is there somebody that you set your eye on? You circle that specific game. You maybe watch a little bit extra of their tape.
I'll say all the receivers in my division right now, the AFC West.
Some pretty good ones.
Yeah.
Is there one that you're least excited to line up against?
No, I'm excited to go against everyone.
You're not going to give them that. You don't want to say that. What about quarterbacks, especially in your division? Is there one that you're excited to take down? Intercept, maybe?
All of them. Honestly,
all of them?
All of them.
Okay, so you're going to have a busy season.
Yeah.
You guys have your first preseason game this weekend against the Rams. I know you don't get to see them very often, but there's this unspoken, I'm trying to make this rivalry much larger than maybe it is.
Yeah.
But how do you feel going into this game, especially against that team?
I feel good. The season's getting back rolling, and I just want to work on my technique and fundamentals when I go out there and just play hard and play with effort.
Let's talk about SoFi. Being there, you also have to share this stadium with the Rams. They show up in droves. You guys show up in droves. Does that add to the tension at all? Can you sense that I'm trying to make this a thing?
Yeah, it does a little bit, but it's kind of it's a friendly competition, but we definitely want to come out on top every time.
How is it that how does it make you feel that they won a Super Bowl this past year? A team that you're splitting the city with. Does that add any motivation to you?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It definitely added a lot of motivation, being that the Super Bowl was at SoFi as well. And it was just it was kind of hard to watch because I feel like we should have been in the playoffs. But once I seen they went to the Super Bowl and won, it was kind of okay, if they did it, we can do it. So,
absolutely, you guys could do it. So Hard Knocks came out this week. Do you watch that show at all?
I watched it before, but I haven't watched the new episode.
Okay, so this year, I think maybe arguably the best moment of the show was Aiden Hutchinson came up in front of the entire team and sang Billie Jean, and it kind of slapped. Like, everyone went nuts. I was ready to run through a wall. If there was somebody that would go up in front of your entire team and sing and just totally kill it, who would it be? You?
Nah, I'll probably dance.
Oh,
but
what was that? It was a shimmy.
Yeah, that's like the Florida dance. But definitely probably like Chris Rump or like Braden Fajoko or somebody like that.
Yeah. But your move would be doing what's the Florida dance? What do you mean?
It's kind of hard to explain.
Oh, no. You already mentioned it. You did the little shimmy. You got to give us more.
No, it's kind of like a weird type of dance. Like you just kind of like moving your shoulders and your and your neck and just kind of like.
Oh,
it's just like
we're gonna see a little bit of that out there on the field this year.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay,
hopefully.
Awesome. Well, good luck this season. We're so excited to watch you guys, and good luck against the Rams this weekend.
All right, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thanks. All right, the people in the crowd here at training camp are becoming ruthless. They're chanting, "Kick off a team!" Oh my God! People don't even care anymore. Feelings are out of the way. I still need to get rid of a bunch of teams. We have a few left.
It's like every reality show that they kick people off of. Like in the beginning, the people are always like, "Oh, I feel so bad ending someone's dream. I don't want to like." But then by the end, they're like, "You're out of here.
Crush him. Get him out of here." Do you watch The Bachelor? Are you into that?
No.
Oh. Neither do I. Okay, we're getting rid of 2 teams today, people, and I already know who they are. And I think it's pretty easy. I actually even question. Graver was just reading off these teams. And I was like, why are those guys still there?
No disrespect.
No disrespect. Literally, this entire podcast needs to be a disclaimer, no disrespect. We're just having fun here. We're just having some funsies. Guys, the Minnesota Vikings. What are you still doing here? What are you still doing here? I found out you had a girlfriend 5 weeks ago. You should have been gone a long time ago. Listen, I like Justin Jefferson a lot.
Friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod, of course. I also really like that this team had like an atrocious amount of like 1-score losses.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think all of their losses were by 1 score. I think I've said this stat before because I find it so interesting.
Yeah.
All of their losses were by 1 score. And the one that was by more than that, Kirk Cousins didn't play.
Right.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That means they were in the game for all of the losses.
While Mike Zimmer was wanting to beat up his quarterback or something.
Oh, who could forget? I did, actually. Thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah.
There's clearly a disconnect between the...
Pretty crazy.
So, Vikings, I'm so sorry, but your time has come. Your time hath been cometh. You should have been gone a while ago. I'm so sorry that I've led you on. Maybe it's because I'm really good friends with Jenny Taft, and she's a huge Minnesota fan. But bye-bye. Bye-bye. Vikings are gone. The next team that I want to kick off, I know why I kept them in for so long, and it was because of my anger towards the Browns and just the AFC North.
I see.
The Ravens are still in this, baby. But I think all the weird stuff with Lamar in the offseason and I want some money. I do think that they're going to be really good, but I think you know when you break up with somebody and you have to like mute their Instagram and delete them off their phone and you need to like get rid of all of that stuff? I think I need to do that with the AFC North.
Yeah.
I don't need to watch any more AFC North games than I need to.
Like, don't go to the Browns like enemy just to get at the Browns, you know?
Exactly. I don't want to go to the Browns bar. I've already broken up with him. I don't need to be in the vicinity.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So Ravens, I'm so sorry. I think you're going to be really, really good this year, and I'm actually very excited to keep tabs, but from afar.
Yeah.
I'm going to be keeping tabs from afar. It's just more healthy for me.
I like that.
Ravens, you're out of here. There is one more thing that I want to say, though.
Okay.
I do know what my top 3 teams are for the Benched with Bonnetta Bachelorette.
Oh, wow.
And I'm going to tell you one of them right now.
Okay.
Because we are at their training camp.
Oh.
The Los Angeles Chargers are abso-frickin-lutely in the top 3 of teams that I will be wanting to support next season. I think they're a good match. I think they're like the little brother of the situation because the Rams, you know, I really want there to be a rivalry there. Maybe I'm a Chargers fan. I will lead that. I will lead that brigade.
If you pick the Chargers, that should be your mission.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start talking trash to Rams fans, and no, I also really love the Rams. But that's all I want to tell you. I'm not gonna tell you who the other two are, even though I know who they are. Chargers top 3 teams that are going to make it. They've already made it to the finals.
There's still a few weeks for one of these other teams to steal your heart away.
Yeah, we've got the Panthers, who's pretty intriguing at this point with my guy. Raiders, I think, are going to be really fun to watch this year. Lions, obviously.
Dan
We're only
Campbell.
one show in, and I'm like, come on.
Yep.
Aiden Hutchinson, stole
Definitely.
my heart. Billie Jean, not your lover. I am. Jets. That's just me being a good friend to old Hanzus.
Hanzus.
Yeah. He's got to come back on the pod when we inevitably kick them off. Dolphins, Colts. So we got a couple more guys to kick off here in the coming weeks as we inch closer and closer to the season, which is right around the corner, people. Enjoy preseason. Enjoy Hard Knocks. Can we announce that we're doing 2 episodes every single week this season?
We should.
We can. We just got a thumbs up, baby. 2 freaking episodes. 2 yummy little dishes of Benched with Bonnetta. That made it sound, I don't know, not appetizing at all. Me, Graver, Mohan, in your ears twice a week. It's going to be great.
And on your screens if you prefer it that way.
And on the screens, we had a television show on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Nice.
Love you guys. I'll see you next week. Vikings, what were you still doing here? You little sneaky guys.
Titans take on the Ravens in a preseason game tonight. Ravens have a 20 consecutive preseason winning streak on the line.
Fun. What are you guys going to do about it?
Malik Willis is going to go out there and run around a little bit.
That's super fun. Okay, I'm tuning into that one.
Yes.
Love you guys. See you next week. Woo!